To another day of Python programming, and today we're going to have a look at mutable and immutable. Now, mutable means you can change it, while immutable is the opposite, so you cannot change it. So let's create a new project. For a challenge, just try and find something that's mutable and immutable and try to change them. And how would you go about changing them? That would be your challenge for this coding. So what we're going to do, I'm going to create a string. So my string equals, this is my string. Okay, we're going to try and change the strings. So let's say my string, and we're going to treat it like an array. So let's go to the third part of the array and assign a letter. So the third part would be 0, 1, 2, 3. So this should make it, well, let's try and make it a bit more interesting. This, let's say this, my string, maybe? It doesn't matter. Let's go 0, 1, 2, 3. We're going to change this to this. Okay, here we go. And then we want to print it to see what is going on with it. Okay, and run the project. So let's save that to desktop. I'll call it mutable. All right, and we've got an error. It does not support item assignment. And string is the object. All right, so we can't do that. So how can we change that letter? That's your challenge. Go for it. If not, let's keep on going. So what we're going to do is you can convert it into a list. Okay, so let's go my list equals list and my string. Let's print it and have a look at it. See what we've done. Oh, whoops, we've got to get rid of that error. So comment that out. There we go. And we'll comment this one out too. We don't need it. So that's just shift and number 3 gives us the hash, which is a comment. All right, there we go. So as you can see, it's converted the string into an array of characters. There we go. Now we can do this. But we don't do it to my string, we'll do it to my list. All right, and let's run that. And nothing happened. Oh, I'm printing the wrong bit. Let's print this after I've assigned to the third. So this S will disappear and become an F. Fingers crossed. And there we go. So I've changed it. All right, now it's a list. How do you convert it back to a string? It's quite simple. str. Let's try this. Actually, I'm not sure if that will work, but I'm thinking it will. It's a nope. I guess we have to add it back to a string. You think it would be that simple, wouldn't you? It's worth a go. All right, so you cannot convert it to a string just like so. Well, we'll try something else. Convert back equals string my list. Give that a go. And you cannot, oh, I didn't spell it right. Nope. Okay, so what we have to do is grab all those characters and add them back into a string. So it's just a for loop. For character in my list. And then we need our, we'll convert back, we'll make that equal to nothing. and then convert back plus equals character. I'm going to try this. I'm just playing around with code that I'm familiar with Swift, and now that seemed to work. Now I'm going to print this. Like, I didn't get an error, so let's run that again. And there you go. Okay, cool, that worked. All right, next one. How would you replace a part of this string with another string? There's your challenge. So let's call it replace string with something else. Whatever you like. Okay, how would you do that? All right, here we go. So what you do is built into Python, there's a replace function. So then we go myString.replace, and in here we choose the string we want to replace, which is that. It's actually called string. And we replace it with whatever we want. Replace it with whatever we want. Sorry, probably keep conformity to your inverted commas with your strings. Whatever we want. And let's print string down here. fn5 build. And this is my whatever we want. There you go. So there's a couple of good challenges in there for you with immutable and mutable. So how do you make it mutable? Is you change it into a list. And a string, you cannot change, like, let's try something else here. What if we tried adding something to the string? What would happen? All right, so let's go myString plus new thing being added, being, and then we'll print that again. What do you think is going to happen here? I don't think anything's going to happen. It's not going to, it's just going to print the original string. Let's see. Yep, so we've altered the string, but it hasn't added this to it. So what we have to do is create a new value. Oh, what if we do plus equals? Let's try that. And, oh, okay, that worked. There you go. All right, so that's altered the original value. Awesome. All right, so that's a good thing to know. And we did that here too. It's altering the original value and adding to it. And yeah, I was thinking, what else can we do today? That's about it. So I hope you had fun. Just playing around with strings again. Soon we'll get into some other things to make life easier. We'll see how we can read files and things like that. So yeah, we'll check that out soon. I'll see you later.